but right now, Palestinian supporters continue to rally on campus at UNC Chapel Hill. WRAL was there as officers moved in before dawn and ordered protesters to leave and arrested those who didn't.
WRAL's Matt Tallhelm is live on campus to bring us up to speed on all these new developments. Matt.
Yeah, Renee and Jeff, just within the last minute here, this vigil outside Wilson Library started on the move here. You can see the crowd marching along here. They are heading from Wilson Library, where they've had a silent vigil for the last 30 minutes to honor the people who were arrested here at these clashes this morning. You can see they are marching here. Their plan is to march up to South Building. That is the administrative building here, of course. That is the Chancellor's office. The interim Chancellor here is one of those who did order that protest, the encampment, to be cleared out here this morning. I want to show you some video from earlier today. This is where this all started here. We were outside the Orange County Detention Center, and as the supporters cheered on the arrested protesters as they were released. Now, they did surround them. They tried to block our view using blankets and umbrellas. Court records that we have show at least 6 people are facing charges, including trespassing, resisting an officer, and assault on a government employee. They are among about 30 people police initially detained as they cleared out that encampment right around 6 o'clock this morning. The university sent out a notice giving these protesters 30 minutes to leave the encampment. Then police from all across the UNC system went in and removed those protesters who refused to move out.
You got over 100, 200 police officers marching onto a campus to disrupt students while they're sleeping. And we are still not scared. We were ready for this because we know that, this is how they have been operating.
Now, UNC says some of the protesters tried to force their way into South Building after the encampment was cleared. Again, that is the administrative building, the Chancellor's office. Not everyone that was detained or arrested is a university student here. According to the university, there are other people, not students, that were among those detained and arrested. But again, back out here live, as you can see, this crowd, I'd say 300 or more people that were holding that silent vigil on the steps at the Wilson Library are now on the move. They are marching here along Polk Place. Kurt, I don't know if you can actually see, they're marching right by where they held that vigil, their encampment, the last 5 days. That area is now surrounded by metal fencing. That's been put up here in the last few hours. That is where the encampment was set up for those 5 days. They are marching right by that encampment area here on their way up to South Building, where they plan to continue to rally to get their message, their chants across to the Chancellor and university leadership here. They have been calling on the university to divest of their investments in Israel. That is something that has been one of their demands. They're going to continue that message up there. We'll bring you any updates as they happen here on UNC's campus. Back to you.
And the protesters are growing in numbers there on UNC Chapel Hill campus as Matt Tallhelm continues to monitor that situation there from Chapel Hill.